Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto news and analysis, and today we're going to be talking about Hedera and Hbar. So sit back, relax, and before we fully jump on into this video, I do just want to ask guys to please leave a like on this video. It does help the channel grow immensely, and of course I always do greatly appreciate that. And if you do find any of the information in this video valuable, useful, or interesting in any sort of way possible, definitely hit that subscribe button and turn notifications on to never miss a future update. Now, with all that in mind, I did talk to you guys about the elephant in the room, which is, of course, Bitcoin and Bitcoin's price action in my first video from today, talking about XRP and this entire market. If you guys do want to go watch that, you guys are more than welcome to. There's a ton of updates within there and really kind of me addressing what's happening in the market currently. But today we will take a look at the Hbar price chart. Not too long. I don't want to spend too much time on it. Just really quickly, just talking about, where we are currently and really kind of updating you guys on where we could head to on Hbar's price action is basically all we really need to talk about. So let's talk about that. So first off, the RSI looking a little bit weak here, trading against the moving average currently. We do see that the volume is still diminishing here, and honestly, price action on Hbar very weak. I will be the first one to really mention that because I don't see a lot of individuals talking about Hbar's price action. It's more so just like all the positive things. Of course, yes, will I talk about positive things happening on the Hedera ecosystem in this video? 100%. But when we are talking about the price action, very weak. Expecting this nice demand zone down here to be tested at about almost 19 cents to almost 16 cents. We see that double tap formation support zone going back to February 24th and also January 24th. And of course, that bottom figure is, of course, that support zone going back to July. I still have my golden area on the chart labeled up here at about 35 to 38 cents. It's going to take us a while to get there, but I am still looking forward to seeing that be tested eventually. Don't know when it's going to happen, but I am watching this market very closely. I'm more so looking at economical, areas in this market as well to really kind of lead us to a major change in this market, more so specifically the dollar, the DXY, as well as the major indices, the Dow Jones, the S&P 500, and of course the NASDAQ. So just to quickly rehash what I just basically said, basically pay attention to the indices over the next week, Monday through Friday. Also watch the dollar over the weekend, and keep a close eye out on Bitcoin as well. A lot of these altcoins have been holding up against the Bitcoin price chart pairs. As you guys do see, Hbar has some strength here, but it's really not that much, and we are still under resistance. So I'm still saying that this looks a little bit weak, and you guys do see that the death cross on the RSI is almost happening with the MA, so I would not be, too excited right now on price action on any altcoin currently until we do see, of course, validation on Bitcoin either breaking out or breaking down, which it looks like we are breaking down. That's exactly why I said, prepare for us to break down once we hit resistance, which was at around the 44K level. Now, I will say this, some, positive things happening within the Hedera ecosystem. So we've seen from Hbar Foundation, researchers from NU Singapore and BITS Pilani, India, carried out a study into the energy consumption, carbon footprint of cryptocurrencies and possible solutions. They identified Hedera as the most energy efficient consensus network. Now, why am I even talking about this? Is this bullish for us? What is going on with this here? So first off, I just want to quickly say these are some pretty, I would say these are big universities. NUS is pretty big. If you look at it, I know that they only have 47.6K followers, but this is also a leading university. And, when we are talking about these universities moving in on studies around cryptocurrencies, it kind of re-solidifies the idea that, why are these major universities studying crypto? Well, it's because this is the future technology of tomorrow. We are basically teaching the generation of today about this technology that has the potential to truly revolutionize and disrupt these major markets. And honestly, I do think that carbon footprints and energy sustainability and consumption is definitely a leading factor for one, success of a project, but also two, adoption of a project. So when we are talking about Hedera being the most energy efficient, and of course when we're talking about carbon footprints and stuff like that, we know that Hedera is carbon negative. That allows for these institutions, these major enterprise grade use cases as well, to flow over into Hedera and really kind of see the value behind this. So I love to see this. I think it's great, and honestly, this is exactly why I do invest into Hedera, because of the green sustainability and also, of course, the mass adoption of the network being the, basically the #1 utilized DLT in the space. Now, I do want to talk to you guys a little bit about SaucerSwap. Now, I talked to you guys about them in the past. Definitely go follow them. They have a new Twitter account called SaucerSwap Labs. I think that SaucerSwap actually got banned, but overall, we do see here, welcome to SaucerSwap. I'd say that like 5 times fast. I dare you guys to. Labs, after a few moves around the Twitter sphere, will be conducting operations with this account. This is the new official account. We've got a lot of things to share in the coming weeks. Yeah, honestly, there's a lot of stuff to look at. I mean, first off, they are doing some incredible things in the NFT space. They have collectibles and stuff here, similar to, like the stuff on, I think it was Access. Honestly, a lot of people stepped away from Access because there was a lot of suspicious stuff. But this looks pretty interesting. I mean, I think that this is very cool. I think a lot of the stuff that they're doing here is pretty interesting, especially in terms of the things that we could be, there's like airdrops and stuff here, IDOs. This is pretty cool. And no, I'm not sponsored by this project. I'm not being paid to talk about this project at all. I just think that a lot of these use cases are very interesting, especially since they are built out on Hedera. This is basically what we want to see. I mean, there's a lot of components here in terms of like gaming and stuff like that. They have a solid roadmap as well. You guys do see the roadmap here. I think that a lot of this stuff is very cool. I think that this is awesome to see, especially for something to be built on Hedera. And we do see, why Hedera here as well. Honestly, we need more projects like this. We need a lot more projects like this that are going to bring some major key features to, Hedera from a developer standpoint. You guys do see, social profiles, intergalactic cross swap, single-sided staking, liquidity, games, community polls, crop circles, and even swap. So there's a lot of stuff coming to SaucerSwap. So definitely keep a close eye on this project. And like I said, guys, go follow their new account. Their old one got banned. I think that they were over like, I don't know how many followers they had, but they were a fairly big project for the most part. So definitely keep a close eye on them. Now, I do want to talk to you guys about crypto adoption actually, because we have been seeing a lot of institutional money flowing in. So first off, Fidelity. $4.2 trillion flowing in. BlackRock, $10 trillion flowing in. State Street, $3.9 trillion, and then Charles Schwab, $7.5 trillion. Guys, this is a ton of money. I mean, these are massive, these are huge assets under management companies. And this is about $25.6 trillion in total, AUM. The funny thing is that they are getting into crypto. We see BlackRock plans blockchain and tech ETF amid crypto meltdown. Fund would track companies involved with, crypto technologies. Crypto-linked equity ETFs have ballooned in recent years. We also see here, Charles Schwab, latest ETF, heavyweight to propose crypto fund. Index tracking fund would invest primarily in the stocks of companies involved in the space. We also see here, State Street works with regulators on mega crypto custody push. The minute we got the nod, we'll be ready. And then we do see crypto still has potential to become haven asset. So again, these major, institutional players are here for the money. Fidelity plans U.S. ETFs tied to metaverse crypto industry. The firm has created proprietary indexes for new ETFs. And we even see Geode Capital Management will sub-advise new Fidelity ETFs as well. Guys, the amount of money that's coming to this space, it's going to be absolutely mind-blowing. And also, these are some major players I want you guys to all understand. I mean, Fidelity by themselves, huge player, but BlackRock is such a massive, these are huge companies, guys. I really want you guys to understand just the amount of volume and value behind some of these major companies. And I'm not saying that it's all going to flow into one area. No, the amount of money that will flow throughout this market isn't just by AUM, right? These are the assets that they own. This is not the amount of money that's flowing into this space, but I'm just saying, like, when we are talking about the value behind some of these major companies, it's crazy that they are moving in on crypto. They see the value behind crypto. They also see the money signs flowing out of crypto. They know that, NFTs, they know that metaverses and stuff like this is huge. DeFi is massive. Traditional to DeFi bridges are going to be huge as well. I mean, just think about how much money is going to be in this space in just another couple years. I mean, it's going to be insane. And we also see our Microsoft job posting big crypto ambitions. And of course, I've already connected the dots with Microsoft and Hedera, but we do see here, we are seeking experienced engineers to join our team nationwide to build out the next generation of crypto forward products and features. You will solve unique, large-scale, highly complex technical problems, bridging the constraints posed by web-scale applications and blockchain technology. You will help build the next generation of systems to make cryptocurrency accessible to everyone across the globe, operating real-time applications with high-frequency, low-latency updates and managing the most secure infrastructure running on Azure. The funny thing is that I see this low latency, high frequency, and stuff like this, real-time applications, all this kind of stuff, and all I can think about is a few things. And I think about DLTs. I think about DLTs that are offering low, latency, high, speed, scalability, and stuff like that. Real-time operation as well. Like, a lot of this just kind of screams DLT technology to me. I just don't know. Let me know what you guys think about that down in the comments below. But these major companies are realizing the true value behind, crypto tech. And we also see here known Hedera enthusiast and Hbar investor Kevin O'Leary right there at the heart of the U.S. government. Hello, future. And if you guys did miss this, so Kevin O'Leary basically met with Senator Loomis for hosting this bipartisan meeting with senators in the Hill to discuss crypto policy. Honestly, regulations are coming to this space. And, whether you like it or not, regulations could be looked at as a bad thing, could be looked at as a good thing. The bad, yeah, sure. Do we really want centralized money flowing into crypto? It's hard. It's hard to say. I mean, me personally, I don't like, sort of centralization coming to crypto simply because I still look at crypto as a, for the people, built by the people sort of aspect. But honestly, we don't know who built Bitcoin. I mean, nobody can really tell you who built Bitcoin, but if I had to guess, it was probably some sort of centralized government entity. If we are talking about crypto in general, though, I still think it is a very decentralized asset space. I think it's a very interesting asset space. But also, when we are talking about crypto and we're talking about institutional grade money flowing in, it is very large amounts of money, so it will push, crypto adoption and crypto prices skyrocketing, and we will see a lot more, ease of access for retail demand, companies in general, and of course a lot more use cases coming to fruition from, of course, major players as well. So, I'm here for it. I don't mind regulations at all. In fact, when we are holding XRP and we're kind of waiting for XRP to get, regulatory clarity from the SEC or, maybe a major win on, Ripple's side, this is exactly why I hold some of these assets. These are utility gems. And at the end of the day, I said it best on my Twitter, actually. I tweeted this out earlier today. I was talking to you guys about regulations. I said, utility will reshape this entire market. XRP, Hbar, QNT, EWT, XLM, Casper, even XDC. These are my must HODL utility gems. And the reason behind this is that, we are going to see regulatory clarity come into the space. And once we do see that, utility gems are going to be at the heart of crypto. We're going to see this entire top 10 reshaped fully. I mean, I've discussed to you guys Solana, Avalanche, and even Luna. I've discussed to you guys a lot of assets that are in the top 25 alone, comparing them to Hedera, and honestly, a lot of them compared to Hbar really don't even stand a chance in terms of efficiencies and statistics. So when we are talking about the future top 10, I think it's going to be by utility alone. It's not going to be by speculation, hype. It's actually going to be true substance. It's going to be things that you could see. It's going to be far beyond what we have in this entire space right now, which is just hyped up speculation. So with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, to notifications on if you guys want more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. As always, I hope that you all have a beautiful day or a beautiful night wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. It's been Nick. Peace out, guys.